Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is ScrapMan bringing you another episode of Trailmakers, and today we are going to be doing something that was requested in the comments, which is to create something that launches a glider. Now, you might remember in the last episode, we created a plane that drops a submarine. So this is going to kind of be like a reverse. Rather than dropping something down, we're going to try to be launching something up. So that's the reason I'm standing on this island here, is because, first, I think we need to make and test a glider that is going to be able to actually glide effectively and not just fall to the ground. So I figured the best way to do that is to spawn it on a cliff in a way that it's going to just fall off. Because otherwise, I don't really know how to test a glider, because you can't really make it go without adding weight to it that you don't want there. So then after we test the glider and find something that glides and doesn't weigh too much, then we have to build the launching device. And this is where it gets complicated, because there's a couple of different ideas that I have on how to do it, none of which am I confident that they will work. One method I'm thinking of that I'm gonna steer away from at first is the catapult method. Just an arm that throws the glider up into the air. And the reason I don't like that method because I don't see how to keep the glider in gliding position, easily at least. The second method is more of a pusher, and I think I'm going to stack a bunch of pistons on top of each other and then have them extend really, really fast to push a glider off of kind of like a track. And whether or not that works, I'm not too sure, but it's kind of the best idea I got going for me, so that's what I'm going to run with for now. Okay, but first things first, let's try to build ourselves a glider, and I think the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to choose the lightest possible seat, which I'm pretty sure is this one, the go-kart seat. And I'm basically just going to attach some wings to it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is all it is. It's not that much. I'm hoping that I can fly this thing around. I'm worried that it might be a little bit front heavy. It might be better to move the seat back now that I'm looking at this. All right, so I'm going to try to put this in a position where hopefully it'll give me enough time to hop in the seat before it falls off the cliff. All right, and that was almost good enough. I guess we'll see if it glides at all. Okay, there it goes. And it exploded into the ground. All right, well, good start. Let's go ahead and try that again now that I'm actually closer to it. And go. Here we go. Here. Come on, just get off the cliff. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And do we glide? This ain't half bad. It is just a little bit front heavy is the only thing right now. So I'm going to try to make a slight adjustment to move the seat back and see if we can do this any better. Look at the control, though. This ain't bad at all. I like this. It's nice and, like, it's so serene and quiet here. Like, oh, let's see if we could land on the pad right here. Ready? Ready? And I thought we were going slower than that. All right, here's the new and adjusted version. Let's see if this works any better. Can we just get ourselves off here? Come on, just get down. Get off the cliff. If just... Come on, you just gotta get off the cliff. Just, you're almost there. Just, oh, there we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right, here's me pressing nothing. That's not too bad. Here, I'll pitch up a little bit. Huh. It seems like we still pitch down just a little bit, but it is so much easier to kind of keep ourselves just gliding. All right, I think we have ourselves our glider. Now we have the problem of launching it with a sufficient enough force to get it off the ground and glidable still. Now, there's a couple of different ways we could do this. We could try straight from the ground down here, or we can launch it off of a cliff, which would probably be a lot easier to be successful, but isn't as big of an accomplishment because that's kind of what we almost did already. Look at how slow this thing is. That was so gentle. This grass is too tall, though. All right, so let's go to a flat area now. We're just going to go ahead and go right back to over here, I guess. All right, let's try to figure out this launcher mechanism. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so here's like the prototype idea. This is not, by far, not the complete concept at all. I'm just showing you what I'm going for, and there's some tuning that needs to happen. or complete redesigning that needs to happen. But let me show you what's happening so far. So the idea is I press a button to lift this up at a 45-degree angle. And then what I'm supposed to do is I have two different buttons, one for the detachment and one for the pistons. So you can see there are some detachable blocks on the ends of the pistons here. So when I press shift, the detachable blocks are supposed to detach, leaving my glider separated from the vehicle. And then I'm supposed to press space to shoot the pistons forward, which are then supposed to launch the glider at a very high speed. Now, I've only tried this once so far, and it didn't work out very well. So I wanted to see if I could do it again for you guys. I'm just gonna press shift, and that's supposed to only detach the detachable blocks. Here we go. Shift. Oh, okay. Now it's just not working at all. The controls got changed. That's why. Okay, I've changed the detachable blocks to shift, and then this is what happens. Shift. Only one of them detached. All right, well, it looks like the other one didn't get saved either. All right, let's try this again. Okay, now they should both detach. All right, and shift. So, someone want to explain to me what happened to the pistons? Now, if I press space to activate the pistons, nothing happens. The pistons have just completely broken. So what I'm thinking is, the problem is the detachable blocks on the pistons is glitchy. So the solution is likely, oh, that's just gonna stay there, isn't it? The solution is likely, don't put the detachable blocks on the pistons. Maybe instead, just don't. Okay, so here is what I'm going to try to do instead. When these pistons automatically retract, they should go down to right before the tail here. So I'm going to try to attach it to the solid piece instead, so it'll drop down in front of the pistons when I press the detach button. I don't know how this is going to work, but especially when these pistons retract, like, I'm really concerned. All right, they are set to the same controls. Let's move this thing away from the previous vehicle here so they don't interfere, and hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, so I think the solution now is don't set these to automatic. Oh, what happened to my thing detached again? Okay, guys, this is harder than it was supposed to be. All right, this is just not an easy build process at all. I think I have a solution, and the solution is change all these to retract manually. This is turning out to be a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Okay, I'm gonna change things here. I'm gonna think maybe just a single line of pistons will be more stable. Let's see if this helps us out here. Okay. Perhaps that was the problem all along. You know what? Let's go back to the first design and see if we just get rid of one of the rows of pistons, if that solves all of our problems. This design, where it was actually attached to the entire thing. Wait, what is going on here? My builder doesn't know what to build. All right, so I'm just getting rid of an entire row of pistons, and we're gonna see if this solves all of our problems. Well, that doesn't help. All right. Hey! It worked! It detached and the pistons didn't glitch out. All right, now let's see what happens if I press space. Oh! What? That was not supposed to be the successful attempt. That was supposed to be prototype attempt 1. All right, we have a working concept. Now we just gotta refine it and make it better somehow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I cannot believe that actually worked though. Welcome back. So we're not having a good time right now. We're doing the whole breaking the game thing again that we tend to do when we try to just experiment with crazy things. Cause like I feel like this is much better. Like it looks like a much better launching platform and stuff. But now when I press shift, that happens again. I don't know why that's happening again. And now the pistons just don't work at all. So, and then when I try to like respawn, it duplicates rather than just repairing. Yeah. So this is getting kind of broken, but I'm gonna keep on tweaking things until we get something that at least maybe kind of works. All right, so what I decided to do was delete the pistons, put them back in, and set the controls exactly the way they were, and hope that maybe the pistons were just broken on that blueprint, and now that I've recreated the pistons, it'll work now. So let's go ahead and press shift and watch it all not work. That was the worst it's ever been. Clearly these pistons. It's fireworks. We've got infinite fireworks. It's beautiful. I've created a firework. Look at this. It's a firework machine. This is amazing. This is not the goal though. Let's see if we can repair ourselves. Okay, repairing ourselves is not working either. Wait, I think I might have an idea. I got this. It's genius. Okay, are you ready for this genius solution, which is probably also gonna have some issues somewhere? So the idea is, I am going to press shift to drop this thing down exactly where it needs to be. Then I can put the arm down if I don't even think I need to, but I could do that just to get out of the way. Then I'm going to lift it up, and then I'm going to launch me off into the air to glide, probably a not very far distance, if we could even get to that stage. But first, we have to try it. All right, ready? Shift. Why did those go when I pressed shift? Those are supposed to be on space. Okay, now all the controls should be correct. I never changed them. I don't know why they all got changed to shift. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, shift. I just changed them back to not shift. Ugh. Why does this happen? All right, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you now. I'm highlighting all of the pistons. Go to settings. I'm gonna say space. And nothing else. Shift is not on these pistons, right? Why are these things underneath? Okay. Now, you saw me change them all to space. All right, now shift. Okay, well, now it works. All right, and why am I getting caught there? You shouldn't be getting caught there. All right, well, anyway. And we do this. Oh, it's working so far. Now, all we have to do is press space, and we should get launched into the air and glide. Please work. Please just work. All right, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! That was a little bit underwhelming. I got to admit. Just a little bit underwhelming. I feel like maybe if we were a little bit flatter on, that might have worked better. Let's make a little bit of an adjustment. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have made some adjustments. We now have I was going to say a drivable thing, but turning is very strange. All right. It's supposed to be drivable, but it's not liking the collisions with the ground right now. Well, anyway, hopefully this is gonna work. So I'm also gonna launch myself off this cliff here because I feel like that's gonna give me a much better opportunity for gliding. So here's what we gotta do. Line ourselves up first. Now I'm going to drop myself down with shift, and the controls got messed up again. Oh, why do you do this to me, Trailmakers? Okay, this should be the working one. Please be the working one. All right, so we're just gonna line ourselves up. All right, well, everything should work. At least better than it has. All right, see, look, that worked great. We could do this, and then if we need to, we don't need to at all, but I can put that arm down because why not? And I think I should be able, oh, okay, that's not exactly, oh, okay. There we go, that's what I wanted. I wanted it to fall back onto the thing. Okay, are you ready? This is probably, hopefully, going to be the most successful launch that we've ever had. When I press space, these pistons better work. They better work. When I press space, we're going to glide off into the distance for a peaceful and serene and relaxing joyride that we can recover from all the stress that has gone into building one of the most glitchy creations I've made in this game so far. All right, here we go. Let there be peace in 3, 2, 1. Peace! Okay, I'll take it. It's working. It's working. Oh, yes. I'm not even gonna put music for this. I just want you to hear the wind flowing past your ears. Just the nice, calm, not stressful, just gliding through the air with our amazing glider. Look at this, and we're gonna land on this plateau here. The softest landing you've ever heard. You ready for the softest landing? That's it right there. Is that a part that we haven't gotten? Now that I'm over here, I'm kind of curious what's in this hole. Oh, what? So worth it. We just glided. I almost wanted to say we just glided our way over and we found a hidden cave. That was really unexpected and we got ourselves a new part. All right, well, that was a big turnaround on how to end this thing. We went from failure after failure after failure to not only a success, but a bonus. We got a bonus for that success. So I want you to leave a comment down below on what you would like to see me do in future episodes. Because so far, the past couple episodes have been from reading the comments on what you guys are suggesting. So you guys have had some really good ideas in Trailmakers of what you wanted to see. And launching a glider into the air was one of them. And we flew all the way from up there on that track and had an extremely peaceful flight down here. And we found a new block because of it. So that will forever be something to remember this episode by. That shark fin. Oh, is it aerodynamic? I don't even know if the shark fin's aerodynamic. Let's check it out. Let's go ahead and let's get in our vehicle. Oops, let's get in our vehicle here and put a shark fin on it just to see what it's all about. I'm assuming it's an aesthetic piece, like a hood ornament type thing. Oh, here it is, a rubber shark fin. Oh, that's actually kind of big. Oh, and it takes up 2 spots. Oh, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. All right, I don't think it's aerodynamic or anything, but I like it a lot. It's definitely going to be a stylistic feature to use in some creations in the future. It's like a horn almost. All right, well, for the end of the episode, I'm not going to leave it on just the one. I'm going to do one more finale launch for the end of the episode, and make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this episode. And I look forward to seeing your comments on what you want to see in future episodes. Oh, slow down. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. This is not good. Okay, let's try to control our speed a little bit better this time. You know what? I'm just going to launch myself over here, and I think I should be able to glide down through this canyon, and hopefully we'll be able to just make it off the end controller. So, oh, I'm not even in the right seat. There we go. And go. That's not a good sign, but I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to roll with it anyway. We're going through the hoop of fire too. So yeah, definitely leave a like if you enjoyed this episode, and comments, and you know, I've already said it. I'm just trying to stall so we can get through this hoop of fire and hopefully have a good time for the last part of this episode, the last few seconds. Check the links down in the description, by the way. I got some merch and stuff. Thanks to everyone who's been buying the clickbait shirts. You guys have been awesome. I hope you guys enjoy the clickbait shirt. When you get it in the mail, I want to see some pictures if anyone's got a Twitter or maybe in the Discord or something. And we had a nice successful landing there. All right, I think I've done enough stalling. It's time to end the episode. Bye. I'm ScrapMan. This is my video.